All right, Coach, Tell the Truth Monday. There's wins, losses, ties in the column. There's no moral victories, right?
Right.
In the locker room, those guys said, yeah, this sucks. We're going to learn from it. We know we were right there. So how does that manifest itself later in the season, a loss like this? Or how do you want it to?
Yeah, well, I think the first thing, when you have Tell the Truth Monday, we learned the truth was we're not where we need to be there yet. Mm-hmm. And you need to go through those fights and learn from them. And I want us to be really comfortable in these close games that are going to come down to it, and to be the team we want to be, you have to be able to find that gear in those matchups, the fourth down stop, the get the ball back, the converting, on a critical play. And so being in them, although it didn't come out like we want, and there's frustration and confusion and anger and all that, but the words I did hear in the locker room is like, man, we're going to get effing better from this.
Right.
And so that's how I knew that they are hearing what we're saying, to saying like, this is a really important moment.
Right. Yeah, you have your own quarterback. You got a chance to face one yesterday who kind of did the same things that your guy's been doing to people, and that's when in trouble, using his legs, using his brain, using his arm to get out of trouble. I know from a defensive standpoint, that's frustrating. You faced a really good offense yesterday, and you hung tight with them.
Yeah, they really push you in a lot of spaces. I think the addition of Derek adds a whole nother dimension to their team. Obviously leading the league in offense, in rushing first. It's not all him, but it's Lamar as well. And so you have to play a little bit differently, and you may be more vulnerable outside and try to play different ways, and that opens up some things for them as well. And so I thought a very complimentary game by them yesterday. Attacked, protected their quarterback well, had balance in what they're doing. So they really challenged us. And of all that, as lopsided as it felt, to have a chance to be in it at the end and not have a chance to go take our shot at the end, that was hard for us to take.
I'll call it good Jaden, bad Jaden, although the bad wasn't really that bad, but good. The throws, some of those throws he made, I don't know, as I said on the air last night, I don't know of another quarterback that can make some of those throws, to put it in a spot where only his guy can get it, and his guy caught it.
Yeah, and I thought there was some fantastic rips by him last night, some of his very best of the season, and including the fourth down one to Terry in the corner of the end zone, where everything had to be on the line in only the spot that he could get it. But I just felt his confidence, his ability to fit the ball into tight, contested windows. That's what the NFL is, and finding these tight, contested throws. And so he found them, and he can absolutely rip it.
First part of the game, it looked like he was, uneasy is not the right word from the guy sitting in the press box, but just that the Ravens defense is doing what they wanted to do, which was to get to him a little bit and give a little pressure. A couple throws that got wayward, and that's expected from a rookie?
I would say he's a really fast processor, and each team may want to try something a little bit different or unique, and then as the game moves on and gets going, some of his natural way of expressing how he plays really comes out. And I thought the longer it went, even the stronger that he got.
Right. Without B-Rob in that lineup, did your offense, I know it's next man up, but B-Rob was number one for a reason, right? He's one of those bell cow guys for you. Did you feel like, looking at the tape later, you got away from the run sooner than you'd liked, or no?
I think we knew it was going to be tough in the run game based on their previous 5 games of that. However, we knew there was going to be some tough runs that would work into play pass to go. Where we really felt we just missed the mark, Chick, was honestly on third downs, where some drives didn't continue to extend, where we could stick with the run game. So when the time of possession gets out of whack like that, at the end now we're playing, we're down 2 scores to have to throw it more. We didn't have the balance that we like. We love when our completions and runs are 55 and higher. And so when we were in the 40s, that was uncomfortable for us.
Mike Samerstill got a pick.
Yes.
Defense's first pick.
Yes.
He got his first career pick. Nice return as well. You're going to need that down the stretch. It was good to see.
Yeah, and told him today it was good to see. That's going to be the first of many for him over a long career. He's got fantastic ball skills. So on the tip pass, going back, I thought Lamar Jackson made an excellent tackle, quite honestly, on him. So I thought he would have a chance to work him when he intercepted. I thought he's going to go score. And guys were leading the way for him. And but it was a big play on an opening drive. those are the type of game-changing plays that Mike's capable of. And so to see that take place, right off the bat, that was a good sign.
Conversely, Zay Flowers had himself one heck of a first half. What was the issue going on in that secondary? Why was he able to get so open? Because a lot of them weren't tight catches. He was there.
Yes, and I thought the first one, it was a screen that they had a fantastic, catch and run play for him. And then on some of the over, routes that we'd call across the formation. So that's when that Russian coverage has got to be meshing and working together. And so we're at our best when those two things are in concert. And if they're able to have some deep overs and you're chasing in a man-to-man, that's not as difficult. And we always want to make it as hard as we can, both for the quarterback, for the offense coordinator, for everybody. And that part, we know we can help everybody with rush and coverage being together.
I don't know what you thought at the beginning of the season, but 6 games in, you're sitting at the very top of the NFC East. Did you have an idea where you'd be? Did you care at that point? Or did you just say, I don't care, I just want my guys playing?
Yeah, I didn't really get too stressed on expectations externally. I just wanted us to be about getting better. And could we make that kind of where we live and work each week and each time to let the season play for a while. But right now, how much better can we get? That's really a lifestyle, like physically, your skills, mentally, all of that wrapped into like improvement. And that's what I want to see, constant improvement and going for it in a very big way. What I do love is this team's connection. And so seeing that, come together is everything I hoped it would be. I thought they played extremely hard, and that is part of our identity. We faced a team that already has an established identity, and we learned that ours isn't there yet. Mm-hmm. And we're going to keep working to get there. But they're going to fight hard. And so for all of our families and our fans watching, I hope they see that every time we go. And want to make sure not only we're playing hard, but the moments to come to go win it, that we're going to go nail those. And that's why being in that fight yesterday was really important.
You're going to fight without one of your guys. Jonathan Allen out for the season with a torn pec. How does that affect a defense? I know it's a next man up mentality, but I mean, you've been through it as a DC where you lose one of your big guys. What happens next?
Yeah, it's such a challenge because there's so many things that John does. He's not a situational player. Some guys on the defensive line may play first, second downs, and some play third downs. He's an every down player. And so that won't come from just one player. That'll be a combination of inside guys, outside guys, and how to go through it. And so we'll miss him. He's a factor for sure inside and has been for a long time. And so as we get into it, and the new planning and how we'll feature guys, that'll be a challenge, but one that our guys will definitely be ready for.
Before the last question, halftime of next week's game, 28 gets his jersey retired. I don't expect you to bring your team out and watch that kind of thing, but it's a neat thing, a proper thing for this franchise to do. And you were part of it when they announced it here. Will you take a peek? Will you say something to Darryl if you see him?
I'll definitely say something to when I see him. There's a reason his picture is right in front of my office. There's a reason. That was very intentional because I thought all the attributes of what it stands for to be the type of player to play that long and to play that well with that high of a standard, that's a standard. Mm-hmm. That's what there's a reason when I had a chance to put one person outside my office, and I chose him amongst many of his teammates who've all have their own ways, but he stood out to me, and I'm looking forward to that day for he and his family and for all the fans that he saw him do a lot of good things. And so yeah, it's a really cool day.
6 days till next game. Carolina Panthers come to town, back home where you had a nice fan base last time out. What's the one thing you want from your squad when they hit the field on Sunday? I
would say that energy generating football, the way that we play. And we're starting to have an identity check, and I want to make sure us comes through loud and clear. Our attacking ways, our run and hit factor, a little bit of old school mixed in with a little bit of attacking and aggressive and tempo. So I like that we are a blend of both, and so that's what I'm looking for from the crew this weekend.
See you Sunday.
All right, thanks, Jake.